Hi everybody, welcome back to the TEKO YouTube channel. Today we're going to have a chat about the three-way bypass valve for your hot water reclaim. So just some safety information with regards to the hot water bypass valve. The valve can actually be quite hot, so make sure that you're wearing gloves if it's too hot. And then also make sure that your pump, your water pump and your flow and the water flow through the valve is actually on and that there is water flow so that you don't cook the plate. What we'll have a look at today is we're going to have a look at actually how the valve works and which way the valve actually bypasses. So having a look from the top over here, this is where the gas comes from, your rack, and in this position it's bypassed, so the gas is coming down here and then it is bypassed through into this pipe over here which goes to the gas cooler. This pipe is always open and the only thing that changes on this valve is the bypass either through this pipe or through this pipe. When the valve is actually moved into the next position, the gas then will go through this pipe here and then through the plate heat exchanger, through the bottom of the plate heat exchanger up and then directly through and then sideways around onto this pipe over here. So having a look, if we take the pipe off, we can actually see what we need to do. We just need an Allen key and we can loosen these two bolts over here. We've got one bolt on the left and one bolt on the right. Very simple to do, just make sure that the valve is in the manual position, and then we can take the Allen keys and we can start loosening them. Just make sure again that if this is hot that you are wearing gloves. We can then hold the valve and then we can unscrew the screws. What you need to be careful of when you're doing this is when you demount the valve, there's two spaces that are going to be inside that you need to make sure that don't fall out. So rather have your hand underneath it and then we can catch the spaces as they come out. The valve is then taken off and just laid to the side. Over here, this is what we need to take notice of, is if you have a look on the actual valve stem over here, you can see that there's a little dot on the left hand side and there's a dot facing up. This means that at the moment this valve is in a bypass position. We can take our shifting spanner and we can move the valve to the open. This way the gas is now traveling through the plate heat exchanger, up through the bottom and then through and then out towards the gas cooler. So this is in the heating position. So just to move this back, to mount the valve back on again to make sure it's in the right position, we take the valve, take the two spaces, and we mount this back on. There we go. And then take the screws and we can tighten the valve. Oh, that's it. And then we can make sure that the valve is in the correct position. And that's basically how you mount the valve back onto the system. Thank you.